Hello, my adventurous Aries. This is Brandy with Fates of 3 Tarot, and thank you guys so much for being here with me. Our channel is growing, and a huge shout out to you because it is because of you. It is not easy to get your videos seen on YouTube, and we are growing. Our videos are being seen, our messages are getting out there, so a huge thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment to help us continue to grow. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It is an energy I'm picking up on, masculine or feminine, not necessarily the gender involved in this situation. We're starting off here on our overall is chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So, there's some fireworks going on somewhere, Aries. What you got going? Let's find out what the cards have to say, okay? All right. If this does not resonate, please leave it on the table for whoever was meant to see it. You may want to check some of your other placements in that case, such as your moon, your rising, your Venus, North Node. Of course, checking that can also give you kind of a clearer picture, but looking at various readers or meanings behind stuff that is coming up. Anyway, it is... cross-watchers are always welcome, and energies may be reversed. We're starting off here with Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, probably emotionally tied, loving, caring, can be intuitive as well. Reminiscing, going back to something that was very fond memories for you. It's happy times. Okay, and this Knight of Pentacles is bringing in an offer. Solid, reliable, stable offer. He's slow moving. It takes him forever to get to that finish line, but he keeps his eye there. He's got a couple of other things he's taking care of along that path. But as he's trotting steadily towards that same goal. He's just trying to get his ducks in a row in that process, right? This can also speak of past life connections, soulmate connections, that type of thing. It can also speak of children involved in a situation. Thank you. All right. Present energies, we've got the Devil, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Swords. All right. This Devil, of course, speaks of all the toxicity, all the traits that we really don't like talking about and facing within ourselves. The addictions, which come in every shape, size, and form. Obsessions, jealousies, fear. All of those things that, the chains that hold us down. Okay, that is the Devil energy. It's also Capricorn energy. Wheel of Fortune, of course, is fate, destiny. We want to keep this wheel turning. We don't want it to stop. We don't want it to become stagnant, and we don't want to be stagnant in our life journey. We don't want it to go in reverse for sure, because unlearning lessons would be horrible. It's bad enough when we have to repeat them because we're too stubborn to learn from them. I wouldn't know anything about that, can you tell? Sorry. So this Eight of Swords, of course, is the stuck in the head energy. If you just take that, wiggle around a little bit, loosen those binds, remove that covering over the eyes, you will see that you can walk right through those swords. This is self-imprisonment. This is allowing yourself to be held into this constant mental battle. Restricted, paralyzed, helpless feeling. It's not pretty. Not at all. What do we have for... Oh, thank you. Future energies, please. Future energies, thank you. And I'm hearing I'm going to keep going, so we're going to see. This Wheel of Fortune in the center is an excellent symbol. Of course, it's a 10. So it can speak of a new beginning as well, a cycle. It's not quite like the World card, but it is kind of a starting of a new cycle within... This may be a situation that's just going to get a fresh start. The Fool starts with, speaking of new beginnings, as I babble on, I don't really pay attention to what's in front of me as far as the stuff I'm not focused on. So yeah, you'll notice that if you haven't heard me before. Okay, this Fool is new beginnings, adventures, high energy, taking that chance. It's also zeroing out if you are going through something with somebody from the past. Then this is like, okay, we're taking it from a fresh start. We're not holding on to those grudges of the past. It's a fresh beginning. This can be a fresh beginning on something totally unrelated to anyone from the past. We will find out as we clarify. This Seven of Pentacles speaks of deciding whether you want to continue investing in a situation. You've watered it, you've fertilized it. Now you're contemplating. Do I want to continue pouring the time, the energy, the resources into this situation? Or is it time to let it go? Okay. This Three of Wands, he's got a hand on the Ace of Staffs, which is the new beginning card as well. The hopes, the inspiration, fast moving, fire energy, Aries, right? He's wanting to see his ships coming in. He's like, wait a minute, why am I not seeing more from this expansion, this growth? This is looking ahead, you know, kind of a planning. But it's also forward momentum, and it's going to, it's with the wand energy, it's going to be fast moving, okay? It's going to build up and grow. And this is kind of like, okay, I've done these steps, I should be seeing some type of result, okay? We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves and expect too much too quickly. Because sometimes we need to take other steps that we don't realize it. What else did we have for Aries, please? Thank you. A Hierophant. Okay. What else for Aries? Death. Yeah. This is closing of a cycle. Definitely. Allowing things, the things that are no longer serving you, casting them to the wayside. Allowing yourself to be reborn into a better version of you, or allowing something else to be reborn as a better version, a happier version, more joyous, casting away the black energy, the dark energy, the negative toxicity. Okay, that this may be referring mostly to that in all reality. We'll find out. I'm going to expand, of course. There's a lot of chemistry involved here, so you're not wanting to let a situation go. I'm not seeing the wand energy here yet, but with this card sitting here, it's going to pop up in the expansion. A Hierophant, it deals with religious beliefs, sticking to what people expect of you. It's also a commitment card. In love readings, it's usually a commitment card. Not always. It can speak of legal issues and contracts as well. This may be scrapping of something that you thought was a solid thing, so that it can be a bit different and better version. Okay. Let us expand. Find out what Aries needs to hear. All right. Tell me about this. I think the Ace of Cups is self-explanatory pretty much. It's love and it's inspiration. And it's intuition. Having that full and overflowing cup, that you're giving a healthy cup to someone else, not just, this can be a self-reflection card, kind of diving into oneself to figure out what needs to go where. Not necessarily intellectually, but emotionally. All right, tell me about this Six of Cups, please. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's definitely speaking of family roots, looking back on happier times, probably childhood, maybe making new memories with friends, family, or your children, possibly, if you have children involved in this situation. Being able to pass on that heritage. It's also speaking of having someone to invest in with for that legacy, to build a new one. What else do we have for the Six of Cups, please? Thank you. The Empress. Ooh. Aries, if that's not you right now, that is somebody that you've had your eye on. Okay? This speaks of fertility, prosperity, someone that's very self-confident, self-assured. She has it going on. And for whatever reason, I'm feeling like you are attracted like hell to this person. Male or female. They are empowered. They're very intuitive, creative, caring, nurturing, generous. Very mature energy. This may be someone that's a little bit older than you. Okay. And this Knight of Pentacles is going right for that Empress. Tell me about this Knight. Tell me about this night, please. Page of Cups, bringing in a love offer. This is, pages are immature energy. It's a small offer. They're also the messengers for me. It's usually text, phone calls, something small, a small gesture, coming from this knight that's been steadily moving towards you. I want to hear about this knight right quick. Tell me who this knight is, please. Who is this knight to Aries? Or is this Aries? Will you tell me about the knight, please? Thank you. Knight of Pentacles on the Knight of Pentacles. Really? That's how much you're wanting this situation? Or they're wanting this situation? This has been ongoing. This is not somebody new that's just setting their eyes on you, Aries, or that you're setting your eyes on them. Is this Knight of Pentacles Aries? The Tower. Page of Wands. There's a lot of attraction here. Starting from a new beginning now. It's collapsed down to its foundation. And Page of Wands, of course, is fire energy. I'm thinking this is you. I really am. I'm thinking this is you, this night, for whatever reason. This can be somebody coming at you, Aries, don't get me wrong. But the feeling behind it is they're going after this Empress. So if this Empress is you, then you know this is someone else. If you are not in Empress mode, what you know? You know where your confidence level is. You know where you're assured, you know, how self-assured you are, how creative you've been. Just be aware she is fertility as well, growth, prospering. You know, very, but she's also very kind. She's also can be very honest and independent. This Empress knows her value, knows her worth, right? But this Knight of Pentacles is going towards this Empress. So if, like I said, you know which way it goes with your resonating. All right. I'm going to leave this Knight of Pentacles alone, at least for right now. Hopefully I'll leave him alone for the reading, but we'll see. Tell me about this Devil, please. Tell me about the Devil. Thank you. Six of Cups. And Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. Fast, hot, passionate. It can speak of, you know, a passion project. I knew the passion was going to show up in this in the expansion. You're thinking back on the great times. Like I said, if kids are involved in this situation, you're wanting to make fond memories with them. You're also considering them in this decision. But I am so getting soulmate energy off of this. And there's that chemistry right there. You are so drawn to this person. You're so sexually. If you have Capricorn in like your Venus or your moon, which is emotion, then this definitely could be your, there'll definitely be some messages in this for you. Okay, so we're reminiscing on happier times, but we're doing the new birth thing. I mean, we've got the messages coming in. We've got cups. We've got, I thought we had the page. If I didn't stick it back in the deck, I probably did, in case it wanted to come back out. The that knight on top of that knight, though, isn't that something? This person isn't going to give up easily, not at all. They're wanting to offer you the world, or you're wanting to offer them the world, and they've been steadily marching forward towards you. Or you've been marching towards them, but you had some things to take care of. Again, that soulmate energy. So much attraction here. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. So this cycle ended. This was a cycle that you've gotten to a point where, yeah, there's the defensive energy. You've gotten to that point where you guys are either separated out or you're pretty much back to wherever you were before. I don't see you as in a dating mode with this person at the moment. Not at all. And it's got you in defensive as you're realizing what you need to work on you know the attraction is there. You know you guys have these happy memories together. You're wanting to make new memories with them as well. But you also know this devil is showing up and saying, you know what? You got things to work on, Aries. Or they've got things to work on. And it's not little baby things. This is something major. This is something major that has come between you guys more than once. And of course, puts you defensive. Because it's like, when you're shown that mirror, it's like, oh, golly, I don't want to see that. I don't want to deal with that. At some point, we need to. Okay? Or they need to. Whichever the case may be on this. Switch the energies as needed. Because that's what this new cycle is about. This can be a card of protecting oneself, protecting property, family. But it is very much something that needs to be taken care of. It can also be standing up for yourself. If this person was messing with your groove, messing with your energy, you probably need to tell them that. All right, but I'm feeling that this is you because you're stuck all up in your head, Aries. Tell me about this Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords. There's something that you realize, yep, it's going to be hard, but you're going to do it. There's the World. I knew it was coming in. New beginning. This was a major cycle you've been working on for a while. Now the question is, once you've done this learning process, and you've worked on this toxicity of this devil and this addiction, whatever that may be, whether it's jealousy, obsession, fear, whatever it is. And it very easily could be fear of love, fear of depth, of that kind of connection. As you're working on that, and this cycle is completed, I mean, of course it's going to have you stuck in your head for a while. But you've done the work. All right, let's find out about this Fool with this new beginning. Tell me about the Fool, please. Four of Swords, going in, doing your self-care, meditation, talking to Source, praying to God, praying to angels, whatever your belief system is. Hopefully you didn't allow yourself to become physically ill in this process. And as you do that and get that self-care in there and regain some sort of balance within you, that full energy is going to take over. Something's fighting you on this, though. Or someone. This speaks of bullying. Is it really worth the fight for this? These others who walked away, she's got the swords around her. She's defending herself with one. She's looking over her shoulder, making sure she's not going to be stabbed in the back. This is not a new energy. This is an ongoing battle. And it's intellectual because it is sword energy. So I'm going to find out about it because it is odd for that to be sitting on this Fool. This is something you're bringing back through again. This cycle was supposed to be completed. Right? Tell me about this Five of Swords. Oh, all of them? I don't know how many's here. We've got Eight of Cups and Temperance. Okay. Walking away. And using moderation, having to be patient, getting that balance back. That's kind of what I was just speaking of, sort of, the balance within you. I'm still concerned that somebody is sticking their nose in the middle of this, and it's affecting your decisions. Whether that's friends, family, because this is arguments, dispute, but I've definitely picked up on bullying and intimidation really fast when I first saw it. It's conflict, hostility, causing stress. This stress right here, this Eight of Swords, going into the future energies with that Fool that's trying to start over. It's like, oh no, we're dragging Aries back into this. So this has to be someone that is close enough that you can't cut them out of your life easily. I mean, anyone can be cut out of anyone's life, but some people it is a hell of a lot more difficult to do because of the reminiscing, the family, the legacy. So, holy cow, Aries. You're wanting this new beginning. This Fool is your energy. You're wanting to be able to do something, to go on this new adventure, and something's holding you back. And it's keeping you stuck in your headspace. And frankly, it pisses me off. It's like, you know, Aries has done all of this work and they're trying to get to this goal, and wham, I'm going to have to be back on the... Aries is going to be on the defensive again because this person is stepping in and doing whatever it is they do. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. This is not the first go-around with this person. Knight of Wands. There's that passion again. There is a lot of sexual chemistry between you and this person. But there's so much more. There is so much more. There's the reliability sitting here. There's the comfort. But you're not allowing yourself to go after it. You've got this foundation with this person. You've been through some stuff with this person. Whoever this person is, this is not new energy. For whatever reason, you're holding yourself back. But you are supposed to be completing this cycle. You're supposed to be sorting this shit out, Aries. Otherwise, this wheel, remember when we were talking about that wheel being stagnant and repeating cycles because we're stubborn? Yeah, buddy, it's not pretty. Because the more we fight the universe, when the universe is trying to push us in a certain direction, the harder the shove is back onto our path. Just saying. All right. Again, fast-moving energy with this wand, fire. You're definitely attracted to this person. There's no doubt in my mind about that one. But like I said, it is more than just the attraction. You have love for this person, whether you admit it or not. You're wanting this person in your life. And I don't know if it is certain members of your family that are preventing this, or if it's an internal battle where you're just beating the hell out of yourself over it because you feel like you don't deserve it, which is bullshit. Get deep down into your stuff, Aries. Okay? When that mirror shows up, face it. Figure out what this devil is and start slaying those dragons. It's not easy. It really isn't. I know that. But unless you want to continue being stuck in this same cycle, which at some point, this other person's going to move on. They're going to leave this behind them. All right. So you've done a little bit of the work. Sorry. And you're like, okay, I should be seeing some type of rewards here. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Judgment. Everything's coming out in the open. You're going to be open and honest and clear with this person. And it's going to be a rebirth to this situation. Most likely. You're like, look, I've done this, and this. Let me be honest with you about the situation. There are things that were not known to this other person. And you're terrified of telling them. But it's all going to come out into the open. And when it does, you're wanting a rebirth. You're wanting it to be better this time. And a commitment, most likely. What else does Aries need to hear, please? Queen of Swords. Yeah, that Queen of Swords. She's taking care of this. I'm fairly certain. That Queen of Swords is very self-confident, very self-assured. You come at her with the truth. She's fair. She tends to be unbiased. And she's going to be like, enough is enough. I am done. And she's going to cut out what does not serve you, Aries. Because that's what she does. Now, whether that is internal conflicts and gaining that confidence and that self-assuredness, or whether that is an outside influence in this situation that has been niggling in your ear, whispering away. This isn't so much, I mean, he's always a temptation card, don't get me wrong. Now, in this other deck, it's more of a temptation card. I mean, she really looks like she's the type that would be whispering in your ear. But this Queen of Swords helps you with that. It gives you that kind of strength. The independent, honest, being constructive. She will help you to, okay, constructive criticism as well. How about that term? She's like, okay, this is what needs to be worked on. You can be dealing with a Libra. Those are both Libra energies as well. Aries, just saying. All right, what else does Aries need to hear? King of Cups, Six of Swords. There's that calmer water finally. Page of Pentacles. I think you're wanting, each of you, I think y'all are both wanting to offer each other the world. I honestly do. That page is sitting there looking at that pinnacle. That firm, reliable, stable offer. And saying, you know, I want to give Aries the world. I want to make Aries' dreams come true. And for whatever reason, I feel like you want to make that person's dreams come true as well. King of Cups, intuitive, charming, artistic, tactful, diplomatic. Okay. This king is balance of head and heart, but he wears his heart on his sleeve. He isn't always able to articulate his emotions well, but he will show you through actions how he feels, or she feels. Again, masculine energy, not necessarily gender. But this is a small offer. This page, again, this may be dealing with there may be some sort of age gap here between you and this person, and that may be part of this problem. Forgive the flies. Sorry, it's been so dry. They've been horrid this year. But I think I'm surprised we didn't see the courage card, the strength card. It's going to take a lot of inner work to get to this cycle completion. But you're in the path to doing it. I mean, it's already, you know what you're wanting, and you're wanting it so bad, and you've wanted it for a while. So much passion there, so much chemistry. I think you deep down, I think you know what this kind of connection would be, what this person would be for you. And whatever you're allowing to hold you back, I feel that you are going to be, you're going to deal with it here during this defensive phase with the wheel. But it's going to rear its head up again as you're trying to get this new beginning. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe I wasn't quite done. But you're going to get there. I have faith. You're going to get there. Because you're wanting to try this again. And you're wanting to do it right this time and offer a commitment. Or accept a commitment if one was offered. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Yeah, you're going to be facing that mirror. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. I love this deck because if I do them at the beginning of the reading, it's like, okay, that makes no sense. About 90% of the time, they truly they surmise, and they give an accurate overall of the reading, which is amazing. It's beautiful how that works. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Have faith. Whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. Again, though, this is going to take work on your part. Internal work of whatever facing that demon, those demons, whichever it is. not listening to that temptation to climb back in that cave and stay there. All right. I love you guys. You can do this. Have faith. Make sure you're doing your self-care with that Four of Swords, wherever it went, because I know it was here. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ta-ta.